Hey guys, what's up? This is Jamichael Probodinsky coming at you with a Noble Knight deck profile.
Noble gay.
Oh, thank you. I personally love this deck. I think their artwork is like the best Yu-Gi-Oh has ever that Konami has ever come out with.
Gay.
I just think they look amazing.
They look like gay.
I just love the fact that they're all knights.
What are you, a nerd?
They're a lot of fun to play around with. Oh, thanks.
Absolutely no fun at all.
Yes. And so yeah, I'll just get right into the deck profile. Alright, so first off, you're running the triple Noble Knight Madrat. Noble Knight Madrat is your main combo piece. You gotta run 3. If you don't run 3, quit Yu-Gi-Oh! That's simple. You have to run 3.
Don't kill yourself. That's a little far for a card game.
Yes.
Just quit the game.
Quit the game, sell everything,
go play Card
become
Fight.
a hobo.
And then play Card Fight Vanguard.
And then go play Card Fight Vanguard.
All the hate word.
But, yeah, like, you need this to set off all your combos, so you gotta run it 3. And then, the new guy, Medrot, running at 3 again.
Merlin.
Oh, Merlin. Why did I say Medrot? Probably because he was just there. But, yeah, Merlin, because,
So you need me.
oh, yes. I love you. But, again, he'll search out your, Medrots, so, like, you need him at 3. You're not running at 3. Don't play the card game. So, yeah. So, yeah, run him at 3. Then I'm running double Noble Knight Boars. I mean, again, Boars is a key piece to your combo, but I think him at 2 is fine. Like, I've never wanted a third one. So, like,
Noble Knight whores.
That's a good one, buddy.
He is kind of a whore. Think about it. He brings 2 people with him. I mean, 2 cards with him.
He does not bring 2 cards with him. He reveals 3 in the deck. You shuffle it, and then my opponent picks one, and the other 2 go to the grave.
So let me get this straight. He takes 3 bitches back. He takes 3 bitches home, drops 2 off of the door, and takes 1 in.
If you want to consider souls bitches, I guess, yes.
There you go.
But like I said, I've never really seen a need to bring another one in. I think it's good at 2, and I like him. Again. And then after that, I'm running 2 Noble Knight Dristan. Dristan, I love Dristan. He gets over all the problematic cards that your opponent can throw at you. Like anything, it's just really, you can't literally just attack over. You need to get rid of it some other way. He's what I use.
Noble Knight Tristan Taylor.
Noble Knight Tristan Taylor.
Like,
Lay me the heart.
YouTube, take a minute to realize he does look a little bit like Tristan Taylor from the original series.
Just slightly.
Like, I think there was a slight hint there from Konami. Like, next thing you know,
Tristan is actually a knight.
he's gonna come back in the new Arc 5, and he's like,
I'm here, bitches.
I'm here to save the world with my voice that gives me super strength.
Anyways, moving on to the only thing that isn't Platinum Rare. Noble Knight Brothers.
Noble Knight Incest.
I run I like Brothers too. I run, like, he's got a huge ass, which I love.
Because of the
I
incest.
love the booty.
Because of the incest.
Oh yes, he's got the mutated ass. It just grew abnormally big.
That's why there's 3 of them on one body.
Yes. But, and then his effect to just bring 2 other Noble Knights out is amazing. That's really good. I've never really used this other effect where you shuffle 3 Noble Knight or Noble Arm cards into the deck and then draw 1. Don't really use that too much. But just the spam effect that he has, I just think you gotta run it too. So, then running 2 Guelchavad.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
No, Nirvana.
It's Billy Ray Cyrus.
This is the lead singer from Nirvana.
Kurt Cobain.
It is Kurt Cobain. Look at the long blonde hair, and literally his face just kind of resembles Kurt.
Kurt resembles him.
Yes. Literally, when you play him, just the sound, like the song Heart Shaped Box, just kind of starts flowing out of the card.
No. It smells like Teen Smear comes out.
Just a mixture of both.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of flows out of the card.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hate me because I bring out Kurt Cobain. All you like diehard Nirvana fans.
He's really good though.
He's really good. He helps refuel the deck. Like mid game, he's great to bring out because then you can get your Madrop back, and then you can go right back into the combos that this deck does. So he's really good, and I run him too. Then next, I'm running double Bedouar. Bedouar's really good to protect.
The guy who is in that picture looking like you first touched a woman for the first time.
Yes, he's just in complete awe of just touching the breastises.
The breastises.
But he, like I said, he helps protect because he can re-equip Noble Arms cards to different monsters. Pretty good. And whenever he's normal special summon, you get to just pitch a Noble Arms, which is really, really good because your XC is equipped from the grave. So that's awesome. Next, running double Gwynethar, Queen of the Noble Arms. Probably the best Noble Arms card there is. She protects your XC's monsters, which is great.
She's the Rainbow Karibo of the deck.
I don't think she's a Rainbow Karibo of the deck.
Stop shit from being killed.
She protects your monsters, yes.
Monster that's an equip spell.
True.
Multiple uses.
Okay, she's slightly like Rainbow Karibo, but not at all like Rainbow Karibo.
Not a hand trap.
Slightly like Rainbow Karibo, not at all like Rainbow Karibo. Anyways, and she also gives your monsters a 300 attack boost, which is really, really good. Each turn. So you can just continually make your monsters bigger, which is amazing. Next, I'm running just the one of Gwaine, bumping him up to 2 whenever I get another one. He's just really good. He helps the spam of the deck, which is basically what the decks turn into. You just really spam hard and then go for your big XZs. So he's really good.
It's a medieval Satellar Knight deck.
Basically. But yeah, definitely bumping him up to 2 whenever I get another one. That's all the Noble Knight monsters. I only run 2 other monsters that aren't Noble Knights, and that would be Honest. Except for Merlin. But I basically consider him a Noble Knight monster. And I didn't run Honest at first.
Because you're dumb.
No, because I just didn't see the need because it was just a 1. But now that he's at 2, I see the need. Because now he's in my hand more consistently. And literally I can almost insta-kill someone by just dropping an Honest. So it's amazing.
While you explain things, I'm going to think of a light deck that was really crappy that still ran 1 Honest and could be good.
This is a light/dark deck.
Suck my wiener.
Yeah, so that's all the monsters.
Dude, where's your Shining Angel?
Come on. Oh yes, I forgot my Shining Angels back at home.
You also forgot Top Runner.
Oh yes, Top Runner being the best card ever.
If you don't run Top Runner in your decks, you really should start. He's actually the best card in the deck. He's a wind machine. Looks like a dyslexic jogger.
It really does. Just,
Why did I say dyslexic? I meant like
a Down syndrome robotic runner.
Yes.
But that's all the monsters. Moving on to the spells. I'm running triple Excalibur. Excalibur is your best Noble Arms card. It makes it so your cards cannot be targeted by card effects, which is amazing. It's the only one that doesn't re-equip, but it has a great effect where you can just banish it and then like basically Chaos XZs into your big dude. So that's really good. Yeah, definitely the best one. Second best is Noble Arms of Destiny. Destiny will protect your monsters from battle by card effect once per turn, which is incredible. So basically, with these 2 attached, your monster is damn near indestructible. So, pretty good on that fact. And then moving on to just the other ones. Gallatin gives them a 1,000 attack boost, and that's really good. But they lose 200 attack each turn. But if you have a Gwynethar attached, it doesn't really matter. It's just like you're gaining 100 attack each turn. So, I just run that too.
I love Golden Grab.
You love Golden Grabs. Good for you. Hope you enjoy your cereal and carbs.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I'm running 2 Calburns. Calburn. It gives you more health, which is really good. Anything that gives you health is good. And then it also gives your monsters a 500 attack boost, which is also good. So, 2 good things. I run it too.
It's like buying weed from a black guy. You get to meet a black guy and you get to buy weed.
There you go. Then the last Noble Arms card is Noble Arms Alpha Derp. It is Alpha Derp. Alpha Derp. And if there were to be any that I'd cut down to 1, it'd be this one just because I think it's the least useful. I mean, it's still good, but it just targets one set spot trap and destroys it, and then you lose 500 attack. So, I mean, it's like iffy. So, if I were to cut one down to 1, it'd be this one.
It's there because you needed a 40th card.
Basically. And that's all the Noble Arms cards. Moving on to the non-Noble Arms cards. Running 2 last chapter of the Noble Knights. I'm sorry that the one is a proxy. I had ordered one like 2 weeks ago. Maybe 3 weeks ago by now.
Nigga, it was like a month ago.
Yeah, literally, and that huge purchase I made. It's been so long. And then I recently checked up on it, and they put it on back order. So, like, I'm not even going to get it till like February.
It's like the end of time.
So, we really wanted to get this uploaded, so I just proxied it real fast. And, sorry. But yeah, this card's amazing though. This card is incredibly good. It's basically our Booge Incarnation. It will pull back a Noble Knight monster from the graveyard and a Noble Arms card from the graveyard, and special summon the Noble Knight monster and equip the Noble Arms. So it basically will put you right back into the game. You just like, if you have nothing on field, you basically have your big push with Madra.
I just accidentally put the cereal in the fridge.
Oh, you left the milk outside.
Drink milk, kids.
But yeah, so this will bring you right back into the game, which was like the big problem with Noble Knights. Once you stop their push, they couldn't bounce back. But now with this card, they can bounce back. So it's excellent. After that, I'm running 2 Noble Knights of the Round Table. I really like the card. It helps me get some like goofy combos off, and it will help fill up my grave, and it'll special summon stuff if you have enough Noble Knights in the grave. So yeah, it just helps get some goofy plays off.
Round Table?
Yeah. Just does some goofy shit.
One of the only useful field spells in the game.
Oh, yes. Just does some goofy shit. And then since you're running Warriors, you gotta run the triple Rhoda. I mean, running Warriors, you gotta run Rhoda.
Since this deck you can actually run Rhoda in and have it be successful.
Yeah. So yeah, triple Rhoda, gotta do it. And then finally, I'm just running the one Foolish, which I will be dropping soon, because I've found very little use for it. And I'll be dropping it for the second Gwaine.
Which just adds to the spam factor.
Yeah, Gwaine is a lot better than the Foolish in this deck. But yeah, so that's the main deck. 40 cards, if anyone was wondering.
No traps at all.
Yeah, no traps at all. I do not run traps in this deck because it just clogs up the back row, and I need it for my equip spells. So, like literally, most times I'll either have first or second turn Sacred Noble Knight of King Artorias. That is a mouthful, but I usually have him out with like 4 or 5 equip spells. So I literally have no room for a trap card. So
I would at least run trap stun just to get the plays off.
I just think I don't need it. Anyways, now that I showed it, I'm moving on to the extra deck, and like I just said, I'm running 2 Sacred Noble Knight of King Artorias.
He's your boss monster.
Yeah, exactly. He is literally the boss monster of the deck. He is what you try to go for as much as possible. He, playing with your herpes.
Shut your fucking medicine on.
You're playing with it. But yeah, like, you can make him damn near godly. He basically becomes indestructible with all your equip spells.
Yet somehow Cleafords will still find a way out.
Oh yes, of course. No, the best one is Boxia. Just bounce back all my equip spells and then just attack over him. And then I cry. But
well, that's good.
But anyway, he just becomes massive with over 4K attack, and you can detach and destroy one monster on the field. So that's really, really good with this card. But yeah, so I just run him at 2. I feel like you gotta run him at 2.
Not that you can't make him a lot, but
you can literally make him almost every time. And then again, you're running his little sibling, Artorias, King of the Noble Knights.
He's like your backup guy.
Yeah, he's your plan B.
He's not.
And if you can't make your first guy, you go into him. I mean, he's still really good. Again, he becomes a monster with all the equips. He basically becomes indestructible and is at 4K or slightly over. So again, he's really, really good. And he basically has a Stratos effect where I can detach and destroy as many spell or traps on the field up to the number of Noble Knights on the field. So you can even pop your
Stratos effect.
That's a Stratos effect.
Oh, his second effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I always forget about that one.
Yeah, like probably. Yeah, he has a Stratos effect. But yeah, you can even pop your own equip spells and re-equip it. So like you can destroy your own Gallatin and gain all the attack back that you lost from him originally,
They don't go away.
which is pretty good. So yeah, run that too. Moving on to the non-Noble Knight extra cards. You're running Warriors, so you gotta run Excalibur. I don't think I really need to explain.
For the OTK.
Yeah, you don't need to explain him. He gets over basically everything. You gotta run him.
And he's still at 2K, so that's not terrible.
Yeah. And then again, you're running Warriors, you gotta run Blade Armor Ninja. He's another one that pushes for your OTKs, and you can equip him with all your Noble Arms cards, just so you can almost have an instant kill with him, just with 2 direct attacks. Then again, you're running Warriors, Cosmic Hero King Arthur, again. Comics.
You ever watch the episode of Zexal, you'll see why.
Don't watch Zexal. Zexal is horrible.
Zexal's great. Anyway.
Zexal is absolutely terrible. Anyways, yeah, again, you're running Warriors, you gotta run him. He's indestructible up to a certain point. And every time you try to kill him, he just gets bigger. And then you can equip him with your Noble Arms to make him even more bigger.
Like my dick.
Oh, yes. You're Pee Wee Herman.
No, fuck you.
But yeah, so he's good. And then just basically the staple 3 rank 4s that everyone runs. 101, Exciton, and Castell. Just the basic 3 that if you're running 4s, you run them.
The fact that Exciton's a light helps you with the honest plays a lot.
Yeah, you can actually honest him, which is pretty cool.
He's a weak ass motherfucker.
So yeah. And then I'm running the one number 82 because you almost always have a face-up spell card.
You always have a
Yeah, you literally always have a face-up field spell.
Unless for some reason your deck got completely carved in half and you've only summoned monsters the entire game.
So, like, he's basically a free 4K to your opponent's nuts.
Yeah.
Literally, he hits the left nut and then he hits the right nut, and then yeah, he's just there. It's almost impossible to get rid of.
And they clang together and you die.
Exactly. So he's really good in this deck. I feel like you at least gotta run him. Next, I'm running number 80, Rhapsody. I personally love him because he'll make your big monsters even bigger. He'll make your small monsters big. He'll make anything just a hell of a lot bigger. And he destroys your opponent's graveyard.
He's the Viagra of Xyz monsters.
Literally, he just makes it just dongs grow to
He's a Viagra. That's, oh my god, yes, that's how I'm referring to him.
Number 80, the Viagra of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes.
But, yeah. And he can really fuck up your opponent's plays in the grave.
Kills.
So he's really good.
Oh god.
Like,
Kills
literally, I was just playing Jordan's Light Swarms the other day, and he had
4 names exactly.
4 names. Well, no, it wasn't even that you had the names. I didn't worry about that because you had your 2 JDs banished, but you had 2 rulers in the grave.
That's right.
And I banished both his rulers, and then he couldn't do anything. So this card's amazing. Then moving on, you're running light, so I feel like you gotta run Starlage. I mean, if you're running light, you run Starlage. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
And then Dagustro Emerald, because
reload is a thing.
Reload is very good, and you just need to do that sometimes with this deck, like in the grind game, because it can happen with this deck. You just really just need to refuel, and that'll do it for you. And excuse me, but and then finally, I'm just running the one Abyss Dweller just because Abyss Dweller just shuts down the meta right now. So gotta run.
Besides the Tellarknights.
Yeah, besides the Tellarknights, but who's really worried about them?
And
Cleese, yeah.
Oh, who's worried about Cleese?
BAs and Shadal's, this shuts them down. So
yes,
I gotta run it. Well, that's the deck. So if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like. And if you actually enjoy my ranting and me and Jordan's constant arguing, subscribe, I guess. And if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear some help. I'd like to make my decks as good as they can. And any support would help.
Please someone tell him to run traps.
I don't think I need to run traps, but if everyone in the comments feels like I need to run traps, I'll bring up an updated video with some traps in it. But yeah, please leave a comment, subscribe, do everything, all that nonsense everyone else on YouTube tells you to do. And I guess I'll see you guys. See ya.